Om Shanti. So, good morning. Welcome, all of you, once again to the English Avyakt Murli Reading Club. And we are revising the Murli of 31st December 2000. Where Baba, yesterday, when we read the entire Murli, it was just the summary was that create an attitude of unlimited disinterest. And that's important because it will help you to open the gates of liberation or Mukti Dham. And the four words which we should actually keep ringing in our ears, it is Nimit, Nirmanchit, then Nirman, which is establishment, or what we call the task of establishment, and last is Nirman. So it was the turn of Maharashtra, and we left it yesterday that Baba was addressing the souls from Maharashtra. So let's look at what he has to say to them more. It was,
Brother, your voice is not clear, brother.
what is not clear?
Your
Why is
voice is not clear. Some other sound is also coming.
I don't know. I'm not doing anything else.
You turn on the fan or something?
There isn't a fan at all because it's cold winter, yeah. So I hope it's better now. Well, is it very disturbing?
You can hear some other sound that is dominating, so we are not able to hear you.
So let's see.
Yeah, now
Is it? It's okay now.
better.
Okay, better. So now it's not disturbing. Fine. Okay, so we'll see what Baba had to say to Maharashtra souls because it is Maharashtra's turn, and he was saying that are you trustees? Trustees, and how would the trustees do? Don't have any interest, absolutely attachment free. So now Baba said we'll look at it here from this line that this year Bab Dada, before that, just as Maharashtra is great, so are there also as many great heirs? There are, aren't there? So now this year Bab Dada will ask for a list of how many air quality souls there are in each zones. Air quality means true waris bache Baba ke. We will have a ceremony of those heirs, and you teachers know them, don't you? So we shall see which is the number one zone in this. It will be Maharashtra, will it not? Because the name itself is Mahan Rashtra. Very good. So who are the firm heirs? How many are there? And the mega programs you had this year were very good. So how many programs have been held? Where have the programs you had this year were very good? So, and someone said, how many programs, Baba said, how many programs have been held? So the answer came that Baba, 15 to 16 programs have taken place. The Baba is saying that he saw that some programs were carried out by zones and some were carried out by just the centers and their local neighboring centers. And which places were those? Baba has mentioned them. They were from all parts of India, not only Maharashtra. So Mangalore is obviously down south. Karnataka, it's the coastal area there. Sambalpur is in Orissa. Vilaspur, I don't know this which Vilaspur is this because probably it's North India in Uttarakhand. Not Uttarakhand, sorry, Himachal Pradesh. We had been there for a program. Pune, where I live, so that's Maharashtra. Mehsana, which is Gujarat. So they performed wonders, didn't they? Have they come? Who has come? Those from Pune stand up. The teachers from Pune stand up. Pune also performed wonders. It is good. You've claimed a good certificate. Acha Mehsana, you have already done it. Congratulations. Brothers from Bilaspur have also come. So congrats to them too. Is there anyone from Sambalpur? A few have come. So congratulations to you too. You did it with lot of courage and thereby achieved success. So congrats for your success. Acha. That has been done. Now what does Bap Dada want in addition? All the wings and professions have now been served. Bap Dada now wants that all the service that all the wings have done from the beginning until now, for instance, Bap Dada has invited the mics. They were number wise mics. Not all were powerful, some were of a medium level. However, Bap Dada now wants to know for all this time that you have been serving in the different wings, how many IPs or VIPs have emerged from each zone. So, important persons or very important person who would say that they believe in this knowledge. So, Baba wants such mic soul because Baba always says these two words, mic and might. So, mic are those people from outside who are VIPs and IPs and who will become the voice of Brahma Kumaris and they will spread. So, like to give you an example, Suresh Oberoi and other VIP celebrities. But having said that, Suresh Oberoi now himself has become a BK, Pakka BK. So, mics are those who will not be able to really uh, sort of practice all the regular things of a Brahmin, but will at least help in spreading out the message of Baba. And why Baba was saying this? Because it reminds me here, this Murli is of 30th December 2024. And I was also for the first time for my fellowship going to England on 27th December 2024. I was going to London. And it was the first time I was leaving the country. So I had those very emotions of, oh, I'm leaving India. And I was not in knowledge that time. And when I went there on 27th December, I reached there the first time I put my foot on the British soil. The very same day or next day, we heard the news in 2024 December of a big tsunami on the Southeast Asia. I think the epicenter, the tsunami is an earthquake happening under the sea, under the ocean. So it happened somewhere near the Indian Ocean, and the epicenter badly hit was Indonesia. So that country was hit, Malaysia to some extent, Singapore as well. And the after effects and the shocks were felt even towards Sri Lanka and little bit areas of Chennai as well, if I'm not mistaken. So it was that big tsunami, and therefore Baba mentioned that time, let's see how souls are just going like that without getting any message. And there was a lot of destruction, a lot of money spent on that, and even a lot of souls left their bodies. So here Baba is saying that I really need now mics and might. Might is we Brahmins, mics are all these souls who can spread the word and who would say that they believe in this knowledge. They should not just sing praise that this work is very good and that no one else can do it. They should not just say this, but they should believe in this knowledge. Baba is saying they should be firm believers because unless and until you believe in something, you won't have faith and you won't have the courage to speak about that. So at least if they are not following the dharnas, at least let these souls be the believers, firm believers. So Babdada wants to see such a knowledgeful group. So is this clear? So in this season, in the last turn of the season, all those IPs who come and the fortune of the VIPs is a little bit later. But now bring in front of Babdada a group of IPs who believe in knowledge. And then they should do service. What service they do? Just of spreading the word, not really sitting down with souls and giving them the 7-day course. That is the work of the teachers and the BKs. So Baba will then make them instruments for service. Is this okay? So now this is the homework for the different wings for the new year, because one or another wing definitely comes all the time. Hmm? And then now Baba approaches the wings, which is the cultural wing and the jurist wing. Now also you all see there is always a culture program at the end of every Baba Milan. So yesterday also there was a big cultural program happening at Shantivan Diamond Hall on the New Year's. Yesterday it was happening. So the cultural wing, what else do you prove when those from the cultural wing show cultural programs? So the current headquarters of cultural wing, I mean Mumbai, you all know, it's the Bollywood. So we have the arts and culture wing. It's particularly the Gamdevi Center from Mumbai. So whatever cultural programs you have, what character is visible through your face, behavior, and actions? Chehra, chal, and chalan. Is it visible that these have an elevated character? Say yes or no. If yes, then wave your hands. You keep both aims. Everyone holds cultural programs, but when you show them, let there not be just the cultural programs, but let these also be filled with moral values and with character. So you can see that all these programs, in one way, are again giving the message. And you can see the dressing, the attire which they wear, all these actors, it is all very decent. Unlike the Lokik world where it could be just anything. So yeah, they will be filled with moral values and ethics and with lot of character. And what will happen through that? Those who see this will easily be attracted and they'll feel that they too should imbibe that character. Many don't want to listen to knowledge. They will not listen to knowledge directly, but through the cultural programs, they will learn about your character. So, therefore, Baba is saying that this is important to have these cultural programs and invite the non BKs there so that they can get a chance to imbibe from your character. So, you're doing this, but keep this aim even more that those who see these programs should at least receive a signal of moral values. They should at least be attracted to this, that we also have to do this. You're doing well. Whatever all the wings are doing, Bapdada is pleased to see the effort and result of every wing. And after this service of the different wings started, many brothers and sisters received a chance to come forward onto the field of service, and they remain busy. So this is why Bapdada likes the service of the wings. All of you are doing this. Sometimes it's one wing, and at other times it's another wing. So are all of you okay? Very okay, or just okay? Very okay? Are you intense effort makers or just effort makers? Are you moving along well or flying? What would you say? You now have to fly and make others fly. And I think here it was. I don't know, maybe it is coming down. Baba said, don't say. Yeah, it was before, sorry. Don't say why, just keep saying fly, or just fly and keep flying. Because if you say why, that is a high, it means a sign of distress. So, time for walking is now over, just as the season for bullock carts is now over, and now you have cars. Previously, you only used to travel in bullock carts. So, the time for walking is now over, and you now have to fly. Acha, sit down. So, that was the cultural wing. Coming to the jurist wing. Good ones have come, congrats. Judges and lawyers are those who create a sound in a practical way, aren't they? So you too demonstrate this by creating the sound of spirituality that can be heard loudly, so that it is in everyone's vision how much difference there is between ordinary lawyers and judges and spiritual lawyers and judges. It reminds me yesterday, day before yesterday, during the Bapdada Milan, Suraj Bhai's class, he was saying that let this year be the year of spirituality, Adhyatmikta ka Varsh. So, same way back of 2004, December, Baba is saying that let all of you be converted to, let your title become spiritual now. Spiritual lawyers and judges. It will happen. Babdad has heard that you have thought about trying to prove who the God of the Gita is. And think about it. You will have to make someone an instrument for this. So now, as we speak, almost every 6 monthly, Brijmohan Bhai Sahib has taken this on his shoulders, this responsibility of conducting programs in ORC on a small scale, but a lot of sadhus, sannyasis, and Gita scholars they come there. You will have to make someone an instrument. There should be some judges and some religious souls. Prepare 2 to 4 from both groups. Because why judges? Because they have this nice habit of arguing in the sense of doing debates. That's their profession, right? So they will have to come onto the field of service, have meetings amongst yourselves. All of you judges should meet together and think of a plan. And there are also the righteous souls. Both groups should meet together and discuss this. So Baba is addressing two wings, jurist wing and religious wing together. Then you will be able to do something. It will happen and it has to happen. Congrats to all those who have come. Special congratulations to you. Acha. Now many double foreigners have come. Double foreigners are the special decoration of Shantivan and Madhuban. So all of you know that double foreigners have become so many now, and it becomes sometimes difficult to accommodate them not only in Gyan Sarovar and Pandav Bhavan, and then they're to be sent down to Shantivan because otherwise Shantivan usually is a very behad. It is more for the Indians, Bharatvasis. But then when there is no place up at the mountain, both our campuses, then then they are sent down. And I remember your Shilu Didi's class in the morning yesterday from Madhuban, from Shantivan. She was telling about this that many people ask that because they are the seniors of the organization now, that you all only keep telling, and even we are seeing that destruction is very close by, the world is really going through a lot of upheaval. Why are you all building so many campuses? Why don't you all stop? Because unnecessary money is getting wasted, because this will all get destroyed, right? So she said that we tell them that till the task of destruction doesn't, or till the time that destruction doesn't happen, we have to sustain people, and we are the ones who are doing renewal. So though these new campuses also will be destroyed, but we are building them so that we have accommodation, we have halls for various souls. So you can see on a very uh, fast level, since Dadis became avyakt, you are getting more and more retreat centers. Shantivan is, I mean, Madhuban is building so many campuses, Mansarovar. Today, this, tomorrow, that there are so many new campuses, and now is this big hospital which has come up in a big way, the super specialty hospital. That's foundation stone has been already laid. Nirvair Bhai Sahib was the instrument for that. He left the body, but now that work is again progressing at a very fast pace there as well. So we tell them, she said, that it is basically for seva, for service. And as it is, we also tell them that this money which everyone has in Sangam Yug, all the Brahmins, either this has to be used in a worthwhile way, build campuses and build your own fortune, or this also will be perishing soon. So might as well use it. And therefore, this is in one way Baba is motivating those souls to encourage their hand of cooperation in the form of either it's money, tan man dhan, through mansa seva, through karam yoga, applying your body for service. So many ways. So that's the reason we are building them. And you see, it is really a lot of campuses we have now compared to when Brahma Baba became Avyakt in 1969. So the double foreigners here, then it was told, Dadi told them that they are the special decoration. Baba keeps saying that. So let them come in every turn. So every turn now you see they are full of double foreigners. So they are the special decoration of Shantivan and Madhuban. Bab Dada sees that each child is a special double hero. You are a jewel and you're also those who play a hero part. So each of you double foreigners is a double hero. So Baba gives them all the titles of double effort makers, double foreigners. So now he's also telling them double hero. So look, you have come from so many countries. You became ready there and you begin to serve there too. You were told how many countries have been represented? Baba is asking. So someone said, obviously I think it's Munni Behan or Munni Behan usually speaks, or even Shashi Didi. From 45 countries. Acha, those from the 45 countries, one person from each country, please raise your hand, and you're serving there. Even a little child is waving his hand, someone would have. So, congrats, Acha. Those from the 45 countries, raise your hands high. So, multi million fold congrats to those from the 45 countries. Then again, Shashi Ben or Mani Ben said, a young children's retreat is also taking place now. So, all of you see how good this group of children is. How many countries are the children from? So, again, she said 28 children from 15 countries. You can sing your song. And then the children sang the song, I belong to Baba and Baba belongs to me. Main Baba ka, Baba mera. Acha, so do all of you children have Amrit Vela? Those children who have Amrit Vela, raise your hands. Acha, those who have Amrit Vela sometimes, raise your hands. There are more children who have Amrit Vela sometimes. Acha, do you fight and quarrel? Those who do not fight, raise your hands. So now, when you go from here, do not fight because you're Brahma Kumaris, aren't you? Since you Brahma Kumar said, I am Baba's and Baba's mine, you mustn't fight. Otherwise, Baba will not be yours. Will you now fight? Will you now bring about transformation? So see, Baba is like each to his own. Baba goes down to the level of the children to explain them. Now, all the teachers report as to whether they fight or not. Otherwise, congrats, it is good. You have made good effort and therefore multi-million fold congrats. Youth group from abroad has also come, Baba, and they showed Baba the sign of my Baba. You would have seen, even I remember, there was a big, 4 or 5 brothers were holding these big, big letters, my Baba. Baba said, very good, you may applaud. Babdada heard the result that in their efforts, the youth group brought a lot of depth. You went into the depths and the subtlety of your efforts, and so always continue to move forward in your efforts. Do not move back, always stay ahead. Continue to move forward and continue to fly. Congrats, congrats, Acha. Dadi Janki asked Babdada how the millions of the souls of the world can receive Babdada's message this year. Then Baba said, how can they experience my Baba? What plans should we make for that? Baba is explaining that in detail. Create some groups for that. Make a small group who can churn this. Because you have been told the methods. Each one of you has to keep the aim of how many souls you serve throughout the day, through the thoughts in your mind, your vibrations, words, relationships, and connection. So sometimes we feel that, oh, we are not doing vacha service, we are not explaining knowledge to the souls. But Baba is going a step beyond. He's saying, serving through the mind, through your words, vibrations, relationships, and connections. Whether you serve through your mind, through your vibrations and attitude, or through your words, through a program, or through relationships or connections, through your behavior and face. So many ways we can serve. Each one of you has to note down what the result of your service for the whole day was. So prepare a group that thinks about this, those who cannot stay without doing service. Seeing them, everyone else will follow. However, there has to be a balance between your own stage and the stage of service because sometimes we just do service, 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 and there's absolutely no attention on our stage. So, Baba is saying balance on your stage as well. And then you see how service will increase a great deal. Others will also feel enthusiastic that there is a balance. If you simply do service, they'll say, this one is someone who always talks about it, which means they will not see in action, right? Practice before you preach will not be there. So now Bab Dada says, however, prepare a small group who takes the initiative, that they will maintain their own stage and also serve with the methods that have been shown. Let there be a group of this example, which is also in English we say walk the talk. That whatever knowledge you are sharing, that I should be peaceful, I should be contented, happy. Let people see that in action in you, right? And then, as is said, that there is a Diwali, the string of lights from one light. Therefore, in this way, there will continue to be growth from that one group. Acha, so this was the answer to Daddy Janki's question. All of you remember the homework for this year, don't you? Do you remember what you have to bid farewell to and how you have to celebrate this year? Now, Bap Dada will also see the result of 1 month. Simply write that I served this much percentage, 40, 80, 20, 10. Simply write the percentage. Do not write long letters. Then Bap Dada will give a prize to those who claim the first number. However, there has to be a balance again between the self and service. Balance of contentment and happiness. Is that okay? Everyone will write their result. Simply write the percentage. Sweet Dadi, Yog Yog Dadi, etc. Do not write such wrong letters because Baba says that children start their emails or letters with Sweet Dadi, Yog Yog Dadi, and then their entire list of complaints started. Dadi, this happened, that happened. Baba doesn't want that anymore, he said. Simply write your percentage because there isn't time to read such big letters. Then a prize will be given. Babdad will give a prize to the one who claims number one from the whole family. This will be from the result of 1 month. The season will continue for a month longer. So, is this okay? Do you like it? Do you understand? Did the mothers understand? Did the teachers understand? Did those sitting at the back understand? So, those sitting at the back, raise your hands. Acha, so now as Baba finishes the Murli, he just revises whatever we have done and in the summary of few lines. So to all the children from everywhere who are the masters of the new age, all the children from everywhere who celebrate the new year with zeal and enthusiasm and will constantly fly and make others fly, to such children who are in the flying stage, always actually, to the victorious jewels who will become the beads of the rosary of victory through their intense effort. Babdada's tray full of congratulations, filled with blessings for the new year and the new age. Multi-million fold congratulations, congratulations. If you remember this, Girja Ben was asking that things are cut off. So a few things are always shown. So Baba said that you may applaud with one hand, and he's asking everyone to wave your hand. Acha, what are we going to do now to Dadi ji? This I think is Dadi Prakashmani. No matter what your health is like, you're looking after yourself very well. You're, everyone is being sustained by seeing the unity of you daddies, your face and your activities. You have had the Father's hand and his company from the first day itself. You will always have that with you. Acha, to Dadi Janki, are the lands abroad okay? It is not a big thing. Everything will be okay. Three sisters had come from Rajasthan. I don't know exactly what the significance of these was, but we'll see. I'll try to recollect if I remember. The teachers who have come from Rajasthan stand up. Suddenly there were these three teachers. The Trimurti has come. It has come. It has become easy, hasn't it? It was easy. Your courage increased. You will now not say that it is very difficult, will you? You now have to do tenfold and demonstrate this by doing this tenfold Rajasthan into Paristan. You have to make Rajasthan into Paristan. Rajasthan basically means a sthan of rajas, right? Place where there are You see a lot of palaces are there still. So basically convert that into Paristan. Therefore, maintain courage and continue to move forward. And now spread the sound. You have spread the sound, but now invite the VIPs whose addresses you have to a loving gathering. Call them for a loving gathering, which is called Sneha Milan. The iron is now hot, and so whatever you want to create is possible. So now, whatever places are close to Jaipur, invite them there. Jaipur is the capital of Rajasthan. And in between, have loving gatherings in Rajasthan every now and again. Feed them Brahma Bhojan. You do that for Brahmins anyway, but also have it for the VIPs now. Let IPs go become alert, and then Rajasthan can go ahead. You've done very well. Congrats. It has become easy. Congrats. And then reverse someone saying, congratulations to Baba. Congrats to the Dadis. You did now always do it together in this way. Have 2 to 3 mega programs this year, as Baba was mentioning about the 12 to 15 programs in other parts of India. Baba is motivating, encouraging Rajasthan to do that. Sometimes this place and sometimes another place. Acha. A few liners to Dadi Nirmal Shanta, your face is looking beautiful. You don't look ill. And then she said, I am not ill, Baba. Baba says, it's good, very good. You know that Dadi Nirmal Shanta was instrumental for the eastern zones, and she was in Kolkata for quite a while. To Rukmani Behan, the sister who looks after Dadi Nirmal Shanta, this one is also working hard. Rukmani Behan now is the official Sandeshi from Shantivan. Every Thursday she gets the Bhog Sandesh message. You haven't become tired, have you? You served her very well with your heart. Congrats for that. And after midnight, finally, Bab Dada gave all the children greetings for the new year 2005. This is 2025, 20 years from now. So, to all the long lost and now found beloved children seated on the heart throne, those who are self sovereigns, greetings and congratulations for the new year and the new age. Baba is more interested in the new age, Navyug. This year, always give greetings to everyone and receive greetings. Imbibe qualifications with this aim and continue to fly and make others fly. Thrice Baba said, congrats. Okay, Om Shanti. So I'll stop sharing the screen. And again, we'll spend a minute in silence and then you all can share. You can start sharing.
Om Shanti, brother. Good morning. Baba, in the middle of the Murli, when Dadi Janki was asking, she says, to maintain a balance between your stage and service, that's how you can spread message to the other millions. So that was one take-home message. Thank you, Shanti.
So Baba also highlighted to do the service through the mind. And in fact, yeah, to that Janki Dadi's question, Baba said we have to do service through the mind, vibration, words, relationship, connection. So we need to check how much we are doing that. And also the Avyakta for this month is also to make our mind powerful and then do the service. And often Baba, in the Milan also Baba highlighted to do that because many people are, many devotees especially are screaming and crying out of distress, and Baba would like to see us doing a lot of mansa seva, service through the mind. So this is something I'm taking it as a homework. Oh, Shanti, thank you.
Om Shanti Manoj Bhai. Whenever you were reading like a good student, I just try to take the main point of whatever you said. And I just shared it already in the chat box. The messages and all which Baba generally he tries to direct at every group. And sometimes, I remember this is just also to make up the time because we all wait for that 12 o'clock and Ashok Gaba rings the bell and Baba comes and cuts the cake and eats. So we know all these groups and all, especially on 31st December, is time pass. And also at that is the time also when we open our food packets and we eat because we don't have the strength like Bab Dada 12. So this I've seen. If suppose no one else is sharing, if you don't mind, I want you to go back again to that one paragraph which I'm still waiting for a lot of points from you. That point about key to disinterest, because that really, and Baba is so saying there isn't disinterest, but there is attachment. If you can just tell me, take that paragraph and say, what is that Behad Vairagya? Why Baba mentioned about that key over there, so important to open the gates, and why does he say that even Father Brahma is waiting, advanced party is waiting, nature is waiting, key is not ready? What should one do? Like, what is the action plan you think from that? If suppose there is no one else sharing about today's Murli, I shall wait. Om Shanti.
Sure. So it's again comes down to this. So I would rather say one word that attitude of unlimited disinterest, and also just to give an example here that how can we are all very attached still, if not to our kids, to our grandkids, but also to even our suggestions, our advice. Being in a meeting, Balak, Malik, all of you know that if I feel oh, it's my decision, it's my advice, no one is listening. So that's a string of attachment, which Baba says, all these royal forms of strings which you still hold on to. That is the reason your disinterest is not there. So this is just one example of giving advice to someone, but there are so many things, even at home, when someone's not listening to me, then I feel hurt inside. Not telling anyone, but I create the thought, oh, no one listens to me. So all these things are strings of attachment which we need to get rid of to then fully say, because this is all percentage. As Baba said, the percentage of seva today, he went on 80, 40, 20, 10. We need to check to what percentage all of us have these strings of attachment. You see, in the Lokik world, they say this word, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's NSA, no strings attached. People say, that they just want to meet, they want to date for fun and so on and so forth. But we don't have any strings to be attached. This is a very word from the abroad lands. But India is also many youngsters are going in that. And even nowadays, kids tell parents, no strings attached. Mama, don't have any strings of attachment. So adolescents say that. So this is in one way that string of attachment which I still have towards whatever I am doing. I feel, yes, I am doing, I am right. No one's giving any heed to that. That's just one example. There are so many such forms of attachment. So I need to check those. Then only I can become detached from those. And then truly it will be unlimited disinterest.
Yeah, okay, I agree with what you said. But see, this is a drama which is repeating eternal. How many times it has repeated? So Bapdada knows the whole story. So definitely he has the key with him. So why had he to say that the key is not yet made? So that just struck me. What does he mean when he says it's not made? Because he is the one who's holding the key, and in some Murlis he has said, Chabi de, date fix karo. So this one sentence, the
No, no,
key
no.
has not
The
yet been
key
made.
is no, the key is not with Baba. That the time of destruction it will take place on its own, and that will only happen when our yoga and all these intensifies. I think what you're speaking, that key is different. I'll tell you what key you're speaking about. So this is the key which Baba is saying. The key is the attitude of unlimited disinterest. Only that will get the destruction closed. That key is with us, with when the souls get ready. And then Baba goes on to say that's drama when it will happen. Baba is saying that key of Sakshatkar, the visions, that key is with Baba, which he never gives to anyone, because even if he gives even that one key, if he gives to others, then he'll be left with nothing in the path of devotion. So that key is with Baba, the key of that Sakshatkar, the ability that devotees can have visions of him. That key is with Baba. Okay, this key is never Baba said Paramdham key I have. On the contrary, he says that the gates will be opened by mothers, by Shaktis, by Pandavas. So they have the key. They will open the gates of liberation in life. And again, when we really say that there is no such gate which is really about to open, it is just that when all of us are ready, Baba will take us together. As Baba says that I will take you together. But that doesn't really mean that there is a gate and there is a key which has to be opened. These are all different ways of which Baba is trying to explain that we need to really reach our complete stage now, the Sampan Sampurna stage. And then Baba will be there with us, taking all of us together, the souls all together. That way. And that will be the end of the cycle, which happens every kalpa. So Baba doesn't have the key, it is the drama which is happening, which is going on and on. Right?
He is the stage, right? Our stage, the unlimited disinterest stage that we
What did
create.
you say? Your voice is very low volume. Stage, you said, right?
Yeah, key is the
Stage, yeah.
stage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, our stage
Correct,
that we
correct. Yeah.
create.
Correct. So it is a complete perfect stage which we all of us have to invoke. And that all of us will become karmatit, whatever you want to call it, karmatit stage, complete stage. All of us will reach that. But again, we have to really make effort to reach there, right? All of us. And there are so many souls, which particularly I'm speaking of Brahmin souls. All of us, if we get ready, the gates will just open up. And that gate ka key again and again is attitude of unlimited disinterest. Okay, so
Thanks, Manoj Bhai.
thank you for
Bab
the
Dada is
discussion.
proving himself to be a great locksmith, I think. Thank you.
Yeah, he is a very what you call yuk teacher. He knows everything. You're right. I can understand. I can empathize with you what you're trying to say. He knows everything in the drama. He knows the part of each and every child, but he'll never reveal it to us that what I'll become. I have to reveal myself by seeing that what is my effort I'm doing, what is my part I'm playing here. And then in the end, Baba says you'll have the vision of what your part is there in Golden Age. So Baba, though, is the Jani Jananhar, we say he's the knower of Trikaldarshi, everything he knows, but yet he keeps himself so humble and keeps himself on the side and says, Bache, bache, you all are the ones who are everything that way. Okay, so let's go on to this again meditation mode. And again, we'll go in some silence. And as Baba is again and again saying, this practice of being in the point stage, remember the point, Baba, and Drama's point as well. And Srishti Ben is thanking. Thank you, Srishti Ben, for being a part of the Murli Club here. And thank you all for your churning. See, Kartika Ben, go ahead.
Double hero Baba mentioned in brother. What is the two heroes?
Oh my God, I really have to churn on this now. I didn't think about this. So anyone can say. I was just thinking that foreigners, these souls are very special for Baba because first of all, they come from a land abroad. They don't know the culture of India. And why I'm saying here, why Indian culture is important here, because the Devi Devtas, the deities, for us it is so routine to know who is Lakshmi and Narayan. You just go to it is inbuilt in our character, in our system, because we are Indians at heart. So everything double for them is because they need really a lot of effort. Everything is double for them. And since they are really making so much of effort and coming to Baba and making double effort, coming also, they spend so much of money, let me tell you, particularly from the South America, Latin America countries, the fares have also gone up so high. So every year when they are coming, they really spend a lot. So they really do a lot. And while they are serving in their country, they also do their Lokik jobs. The center teachers over there, they don't have this privilege like in India that sab kuch, you can only be, you retire and no Lokik things at all. So they do everything so much, a lot more. Therefore, Baba is saying that you all are double. Now, I really don't know what in double is exactly, what is the second thing, but they are doing much more than others, and also they'll get more. If anyone puts more effort, it's each to his own. Therefore, number wise, if you're doing more effort, you'll get more. So, therefore, they are double heroes like that, according to Baba, because they are putting in more effort. Okay.
Just to add
Okay,
to what
brother.
you said, brother,
Mm-hmm.
he also calls them double effort makers because they are the ones. See, we are in Bharat. Bab Dada came in Bharat to realize a father who's over here, but they're from a different land, as you rightly said, different culture, different belief. So they are already from a different body. So two things he says, they are jewels. And then they also play such parts, as you said, in the way how they take care of the center and all. And I think if you go to every Murli, Bab Dada really brings about some new special qualities of double foreheads.
Brother, one more brother lastly. So Baba also mentioned about you have to, can't you hear the sounds of bhakts? They are suffering a lot, and you just give them a drop uh, of Anjali, that is, they should keep Shanti inside. So through your Sankalp, through your words or through your Sampant, can you give that mukti for them? So in what way we can do that, brother? In Sambandh, Sampark, or in words? If they hear, they will tell that. Otherwise, how through our Sankalp we can give them that liberation? They actually want liberation means from this body consciousness, and we have to take them to our own home, Shantidam, and we have to make close to the Baba. Is that so, brother?
Yeah, so it's very simple, as you have rightly said, Kartika Bhen, that we have to start practicing that now. So, for example, when we go to someone's funeral, you see that the atmosphere there is so turbulent, so much of stress and sorrow in the environment. So, if I can be a beacon of peace, stability, I'm not saying happiness and go and laugh over there. No, I can, if I just be peaceful and stable with my vibrations, I can serve them. And I actually also don't really need to go in person. I can just be sitting at any point and be in such good yoga, with good connection with Baba, that I can send those vibrations of peace to them and stability. And also in the end, this is our end of the stage which we have to prepare again, the complete perfect stage, which Baba mentioned about the balance here. the stage of Karmatit, whatever you want to call. So in the end, Baba says that in the West and in the East, the Brahmins would be, in one way, the visions will be different. So in the East, we believe in the deities, right? So all the Devi Devtas, that visions will happen to all the Indian souls who are suffering. And that time there'll be destruction happening all over the place. So they'll have visions in India and the lands here, east part of the world, visions of the deities in whosoever they have their belief or faith in. Whilst in the Western world they believe in the angels, Farishte. So they will have the visions of angels all over the sky when there's destruction, and then they'll feel a lot of peace and solace and silence and stability. And who are these? The deities and these angels, it's us. So we have to really invoke that stage of ours, and that we can start practicing now, like whenever there's any upheaval, anything happening, any earthquake, any cyclone, or going to even just simple relatives funerals, or even to hospitals for that matter, where therefore I remember Dadi Janki used to always say, whenever she was in any country or in India as well, and if she used to hear that any BK or even any contact soul or VIP souls who are in the, not even actually only VIPs, so anyone who is in the hospital and whom Dadi knew personally, she said, let me go and meet them. So she used to spread her vibrations like that. Because whenever you go to, it's also said in the Lokik world that if someone is ill, or if you have a marriage reception, if you can't go for the marriage reception, fine, but for at least someone's funeral or suffering, or someone is ill in the hospital, please at least take out a few minutes and go there. So Dadi Janki used to do that. So this was the way she used to do and spread out her vibrations of peace and stability to them. So I think that's what we need to do in the long run. Right, it's 5:53. What do you all want to do now? Okay,
Yes,
so
brother, it's not only the people suffering in hospital,
even
but
yes.
so many yatris
Oh my,
we are
yeah.
seeing nowadays.
Mm,
Sabarimala and that Om
yeah.
Shakti from so many different
Mm,
districts. They are going states. They are running around. Don't know anything. Even when
mm,
we have a picture exhibition, they are not in a state here. They are roaming, seeing here and there, running there.
mm,
So we can show them the place of Mukti and Baba. From him only they can attain that peace what they really want.
mm.
Thank you, brother.
And such souls are so much into the path of devotion, so they may not listen to knowledge because they are coming from the copper age. But through our stage and Mansa Seva, we can obviously help them. Yes, of course. Okay. So, yes, so we'll just be in silence. We have discussed quite a bit today. We are late as well, I think. So we'll just spend a minute in silence. Thank you. Thank you. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Wishing you all a very happy new year. And there are two rounds session. Given it's a month, from tomorrow onwards, we will be revising few Murlis of 1970.
Rakiban, your voice is breaking. We are not able to hear you clearly.
You are not audible.
Um, but, 1970.
Om Shanti. So we'll close the session for today and then we'll reconnect tomorrow again at 5 a.m. Until then, all have a great day. Om Shanti.